It's another great day because today I'm reviewing this Cal Kestis Neopixel Lightsaber from Nsabers. Today's lightsaber review is courtesy of Nsabers, and I am reviewing the Cal Episode 4 Neopixel Lightsaber. At least that's how you're going to find it on Nsabers' website. But this is the Cal Kestis Saber from Jedi Fallen Order, so let's take a look first at what you're going to get in the box. So first of all, your Nsabers box, standard lightsaber box, but I do like the back of it. Actually has the lightsaber art on the back, but the box is not what you buy this saber for. You buy it for the actual saber. So within each box, and when you're buying a Neopixel lightsaber, this is going to be pretty standard across the board for Nsabers. So first thing you're probably going to see outside of the saber is the display manual. So I would definitely recommend checking out this display manual. You'll see here you've got the QR codes for finding, the specific saber that you've got or the type of saber. You're going to see a lot of different instructions, and it's pretty full of instructions front and back here. So if you're new to the replica lightsaber game, you're going to learn that there are a lot of features on these sabers. So definitely check this out. You'll probably for sure learn something new when you do. This is a thing that Nsabers does that I really like, but they send you the white gloves if you want to give your saber the white glove treatment. You'll also find that it's pretty easy to get smudges on these, so don't have to worry about that because they'll send you the gloves. Next up, you're going to have your display stand, which is really nice. It can go right on your shelf. You don't have to worry about ordering one of those. And then also you're going to have a little medallion logo that you can place on the display stand as well. This one is super important. You're going to have your USB-C type charger as well as the screws and the Allen wrench, so your toolkit. You're going to need this to put your blade on your lightsaber and to charge your lightsaber. You are going to have a plug for your lightsaber here in one of these little Ziploc bags. You just place this in your saber when you are not using it with a blade in it. That way it'll protect it from dust. You would hate for your saber to get ruined just because, you didn't put one of those in there. You're going to have the blade. So this is a 32-inch Neopixel blade here. You can get a 36-inch as well, but the standard that comes with it is the 32-inch. And then last but not least, the reason you clicked on this video, you're going to have your saber. It's bubble wrapped, so take it out of there, and there you go. So the way I'm going to go about this video, first we'll check out the saber, then we'll jump into the features on this saber, and then we will talk about the price. And if you hang around to the end, I will have a discount code for you as well, so you can save a little bit on this saber. So let's take a look at the saber. You can see here, looks like Cal Kestis' saber from the video game. This is a long saber, as you can see. Check that out. Love it. You've got a little bit of kind of unique carving there on it. You're going to have these two little buttons here, which will be used to actually change some features and ignite the saber if you're not doing wrist ignition. Go down here, you've got this alloy piece. So this is definitely textured. It's solid though, like this whole saber. It's an alloy material, very solid. Then you got the bottom down here. Your sound will come out from down here. But also I want to show you the inside of the saber here. This is going to be super cool. So what you're going to do is just remove this, and there's actually a power core inside this saber. So we're just going to pop this out right here. And you can see, so this is where your battery pack is right here. Then also this side is going to light up. Super cool. You've got your little micro SD card over here that's got all your features and stuff loaded on it, Soundfonts, things like that. So yeah, this is really cool. This is kind of new for the Nsabers, so I'll turn this on in just a second once I'm showing you all the features and show you what it looks like when it's ignited. So what I'm going to do next is get the blade on the saber, then we're going to run through the features. I'll put the features on screen as well, just so you can kind of read through those, pause it, check it out. But first, let's get the blade on. So when you're putting the blade on, you're going to see that there are a couple holes here and a couple holes right here. So you're going to drop the saber in here, the blade, you're going to use that toolkit that I showed you earlier. You'll take the little screws and the wrench. Once the blade's in, you'll tighten it on and you'll be good to go. So I've got the blade on the saber here. It is good to go. You can see it in there. Now I do want to run through some of the features before we actually ignite the saber. I'm going to put these up on the screen for the specific Neopixel saber. As you can see, you're going to have the 12 different colors, the 27 different character sound fonts. You see that it's going to have smooth swing, flash on clash. This saber truly does have it all. Now to cycle through all the different features today, I'm going to do it a little differently than my previous videos. So I've got the Force Park V2 app here. I've got it connected to my saber. All of this, you can find it on the Nsabers website, your instruction manual, but I'm going to work through all of the features using the app today. So should be cool to see how all that works out. I'm sure this is probably a lot easier than cycling through all the buttons. Very excited about this. So without further ado, let's get some of these lights down. Let's do this first ignition. Wow. Check that out. This thing is so bright. I mean, look at that. It is just gleaming on the screen. How cool. And you can hear it here with the smooth swing. We'll check the flash on clash. So if you press this button, it should have the blaster feature as well. This is the little side button. Another really cool feature on all of these is the wrist ignition, so I can twist my wrist to turn the saber off and on. So again, first thing out of the box, first ignition, this is exactly what you can expect from this saber. Super bright on the Neopixel, all the features, sounds great, feels great, but let's hop into this app and go through some of the other features. So in the app here, you can see I can go through the blade color, the sound fonts, the blade effects. So I'm just going to show you how to do that really quick. So yeah, that was all 12, swapped through that very seamlessly. Next up, gonna go through some of these sound fonts. So the sound fonts are gonna be different characters, and then it's also going to change the color of the saber, the sound, things like that. So let's go through a few of these.
Anakin. Ayla Sakura. Deatha Balaba. Kenobi.
Rey Skywalker.
Rey Skywalker. Will it be yellow? Will it be blue?
Master Windu.
I am told it is the dark saber.
I showed this one off every time. I love the color. I also love the sound on the dark saber. Check this out. Listen to this. It sounds just like the dark saber.
General Kenobi. Quinlan Pause.
Temple Guard.
Star Killer. Ventress.
Leia.
Ahsoka.
Next up, we're going to have a few different blade effects. So this can be like a stable blade, a blade that sputters. I'll go through a couple of these, show you exactly what that looks like.
Unstable blade. Pulse blade. Rainbow blade. Fire blade.
Last feature I'm going to show you here before swapping over to this core is the different switch boot effects. Okay, so this is going to be like your different ignition types. Very cool to see these.
Hunter ignition. Cross ignition. Phaser ignition. Photon ignition. Machine ignition.
So as you can see, there are a lot of features on this saber, but now I do want to show you that core that I mentioned earlier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually ignite the saber and then take it out so you can see it lit up. It's pretty cool. All right, check this out. So here it is. You can see it lit up there. Very cool feature on the inside of this saber. One thing to note here as well, you've got a little master power switch right here. So as you're trying to turn the saber off, completely off, you can do it right here. Also, that's where you're going to charge it. So I've talked up the saber. I've shown you a lot of the features. I've shown you the app. Highly recommend that as the first time ever using that app. That made this much more simple. So definitely get that app. But let's talk that discount that I promised earlier. As you've seen throughout this video, if you're interested in this Cal Kestis lightsaber or any other lightsaber from Nsabers, you can use the code PadawanPops, or you can click the link that I have down in the description, and that will save you 7% on your order. If you do use that promo code, I will get a small commission based off of you purchasing that saber. So you save 7%, I receive a small commission. It is a win-win for everyone. If you do choose to do that, seriously, I appreciate that. But the main thing is I want to give you a helpful review of a saber before you make a big purchase. So this specific Neopixel lightsaber, this one is running for $479.99 on Nsabers website right now. You can go down to the base lit version, which is still going to be a high quality saber, maybe not quite as bright as this saber, but also maybe a little more suitable for dueling if that's something you're into. That would be running for $369.99 at the time of this recording, or you can go up to the Profi, which is the nicest version of this saber, and it will be running at $599.99. Again, at the link below to this specific saber, you can run through all the features on each of those to make the decision on which one would be best for you. Now, this specific saber that I have that you've watched today, this is the Neopixel version. I really appreciate you checking out this review. I hope this is helpful in your saber buying decisions, and I'll catch you next time.